creative rides, from the classic to the insane.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's have an auction. We have it at 145, we have it at 145.55.
So there's a nostalgia, there's an attachment to cars.
I literally grew up as a child running around all of these cars.
It talks to me, this car. My all-time favorite. It really is.
If you're new to the classic car market, this is a great car to buy.
There are very few brands I can say I haven't driven.
Call my insurance company, okay?
We are going to be featuring 24 vehicles that are going under the hammer.
Last call. Sold, sold, sold. Congratulations, so you just bought a Ferrari. It's a Sunbeam Tiger. If you want the car, bid hard. Austin Healey 3000 Woodley replica. This is a very, very nice car. And it is a bit of a pocket rocket. 2002 Audi TT Quattro. This is a baseball edition. It is a turbocharged car. Ready, have bids in.
Summer is well and truly in the air, and what better way to soak up the sun and revel in the warmer weather than from the cockpit of a convertible. Now, if you are looking for an everyday drive, then something like this will do just fine. But if you are looking for something a little more exclusive, then a Pagoda is right up your alley.
At 110, 111, 115, 5, 15, 5, 15, 5.
We're at the showroom in Bryanston. Creative Rides is where we are. We're looking at some of the cool cars they have. Today, G, we're looking at your favorite car, a Mercedes. What's your model?
This is a 1967 250 SL. Commonly known around the world as a Pagoda. It was affectionately given to this car through the shape of its hardtop. A global iconic collector car, made in 2.3, 2.5 and 6-cylinder. This is the rarest of the lot. They were the least number built 2.5s.
Why would you say it makes this car so special? Because the price just keeps shooting up throughout the years.
Not that many produced in regard to global demand today. Right-hand drive, generally only about 10% production in right-hand drive globally. Price keeps shooting up and the demand is equal. Sydney, Paris, Hong Kong, London, it really doesn't make a difference. Globally, very attractive and uber investment. Also a very drivable motor car.
Any restorations done to the car?
Yes, it has undergone a restoration, but they kept the original interior in full blue leather, which you can see is quite incredible. Got a dark blue soft top, dark blue hard top, color match with the hubcaps. Beautiful offset in color combination, especially with famous Mercedes-Benz silver metallic.
With a car like this, what kind of person is buying it? Am I in a coastal city? Am I inland in South Africa?
Well, it would apply particularly to coastals, so you'll find many of them down in the Cape, all the way up to the Garden Route. Very easy to drive, easy to operate your soft top. So if you left in the morning with a soft top up, weather's fantastic, drop it down, beautiful to drive in those areas, but on the Highveld too, equally pleasing.
Oh, that is so true. And would you say a lady is driving this, a guy?
So ladies do favor the automatic, and they were available in automatic, but mostly men, and probably from 40, 45 years of age upwards to, we've got 85-year-olds driving their Pagoda still.
And you thinking we might get how much for this?
So back in 1980, you'd pay 15,000 Rand for this car. And today it's a 2.5, 3 million Rand motor car. Wow. So yeah, amazing investment, incredible pleasure, Go anywhere with this, you're going to feel like $1 million.
It's such a beauty. How about we cross over and see how much are we going to get for this car? Are we going to get close to 3 million, or are we going to probably go over 3 million? Let's find out.
It's a 1968 Mercedes-Benz 250 SL Pagoda. Restored with original interior. Online has already gone, gentlemen. Any other to go? Here we go. 1 million. Any other to go? Have it a one. It's online. One. Any other to go? $1 million now. And $1 million. Have it a 1.125. 1,250,000. Any other to go? 125. 1,333,444 now. And 1 million for any other to go? 1,555. Any other to 1.5. Somebody wants this car. Somebody wants this car badly. At 155, 1.6 and 7 a bit, sir. At 1,700,000, have it at 7 a bit now. At 1.7 a bit, 888, selling at 1,800,000 now. At 1 minute, have it at 1.999, 185. At 2 million, any other to go, any other to have it, selling it 2 now. At 2 to go, dealer, any other to have it, 2, any other to have it, selling it 2, selling it 2 now. At 2,100,000, any other to have it, selling it 2, sir. 14 people on this line betting on the car, 155.55. 2,150,000, 2.2, sir. At 2 million, 2 million, 2 million, 2 now. At 2,250,000, you have it at 225. At 25, you have it at 25. 2.3, sir. At 2,300,000, you have it at 2.35. 2.4, you better now. At 2 million for online, you're out at 4, and you have it at 4 now. At 2,450,000. At 45, and you have it at 4, have it at 45, have it at 45. 2.5. At 2,000,005, and you have it at 2.5, telling it 2,500,000. At 2,000,005, and you have it at 2.5. First call at 2,500,000. Second call at 2,500,000. He's out. You're in online. Fair warning online. At 2,500,000, and you have it selling 250 SL. At 2.555, and you have it selling at 2.5. Fair warning. Hammers up. Sold it at 2,500,000. Cars sold. Congratulations, Amaya. Thank you to our bidders and online bidders as well. We do not have another 250 SL coming up.
A very pleasing result, and once again, Gary's estimate proved to be spot on. Demand for these elegant rag tops is incredibly strong, with the second Pagoda on this year's auction selling for a cool 3.5 million rand.
The 1963 MG MG8 twin cam roadster, built for racing, not many around. Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, online. It's ready. We got here and the other to go now.
To most motoring enthusiasts, the MG is a typical British sports car, but it's hard to think about a classic show or rally without its slick curves, gleaming chrome trim, and wire wheels. Now, if this sounded appealing to you, then Sabby has something lined up.
Fair warning, all little down, last call. Congratulations, we just bought an MG. Sold it online.
Still watching your favorite car show. It is sold in 60 seconds. We are at Creative Rides in Bryson, Johannesburg. This one is called Tuffy, Kev.
Yes, this car is Tuffy. It's a 1954 MG TF, 1500 motor in it. Fantastic little machine. Very, very collectible, particularly in the UK. The interesting thing about this car, it's got massive provenance.
Okay.
So there's history.
Okay.
So this has been owned by the same owner for probably 46 or 47 years.
Wow.
That owner refurbished this car. It took him 15 or 16 years. He went and found every part that came out the factory.
Wow.
And he put this car together as you see it now. Been loved and cared for, and that's how you see it today. They're all drivable. They spend time rallying all over the countryside with him. So a little soft top, as you can see.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And the design of the
machine.
soft top is totally different.
It's really stunning.
And I see this is also a nice touch, you know? So this would be like a normal driving when you're racing.
Pop down, yeah.
It's quite cool.
It's a lovely open road motor car. It is really a magic little thing.
The clouds rise to brief Moss, and they're going to go across the line, giving the victory to Sterling Moss.
MG is something really, really special.
Yeah.
It's got a massive calling.
5 world records, all broken.
About the 1990s, guys invited Sterling Moss, which is a Formula One champion, to join a South African classic car rally, which was then the Pirelli Rally. And Sterling Moss was in this car.
Kev, let's talk about the design of this car. It's quite a unique design, back all the way to the front.
After the Second World War, MG built a car called a TC.
All right.
And directly after that, the next to follow was what was called a TD, which kind of sat up. And it had its headlights not part of the car. So it wasn't built in. So this is the first car that they built. That you can see the headlights, as you see here, fits into the chassis of the car. Very different in terms of how it was designed.
Yeah.
So they brought across 1500 motors. So that's what you'll find in this, a pushrod engine, 1500. Also, as you can see, spoke wheels right around the whole car. And the brakes are as they were, which is drum brakes.
So with all the restorations that they did, there's no modern touches. They still kept it as authentically
this is an
pure.
original car as it would have come out the factory.
Okay.
So that's the beauty. So you'll find a numbers matching engine to the chassis. So this car will have all of its heritage correct, and it's been particularly looked after along those lines.
Would you say that back in the day, if you had this kind of car, it's more luxury?
It would have been,
high
yes.
end.
Yeah, it would have been a bit higher end,
Yeah.
a little bit more luxurious, two-seater sports car, soft top.
Yeah.
You would have been juicy. The collectors that collect MGs, everyone's got to have a TF in their little collection, and this is a very, very, very special piece of work. Its owner took care of it and loved it and looked after it, and he would want it to go to somebody that would do the same.
Truly, truly a beautiful car. How much you think you might get for this one?
This will go anything from, call it 400 to 700,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
400 to 700,000 rand. Let's see how much this car goes for at Monte Casino.
This is a 1954 MG TF Tuffy. The internationally well-known and acclaimed Tuffy MG. Bidding online's already been going since yesterday. For the MG TF Tuffy, let's do it. Any of it to go now. At 200,000, any of it, and she is gorgeous. At 225, any of it, have it at 225, 250, have it at 225, 250, sir. At 200, whoever it, another bid, sir. At 275, we have it at 75, 55. A lot of world-famous people have been in this car, and we have pictures to prove it. At 75, 300,000. At 3 and a quarter now. At 325,000 rands. At 50, yes or no? First call at 325,000 rands. Second call at 325. All in. Fair warning at 325,000. Fair warning online. Sold the car at 325.
The MG fell short of Kevin's lower estimate, making it one of the best value for money drop tops of the auction.
get into some of the motorbikes. Any other to go, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Congratulations, you just bought a Bonneville, sold it online. Chevrolet Corvette C3 Stingray. This is a T-top.
There's many ways of enjoying wind in your hair thrills, and some might argue that the best way to do it is on a motorcycle. But what happens when you decide to settle down and start a family? Do you need to hang up your helmet and gloves? Well, not necessarily.
Push the button if you want the Harley Davidson. Just tell the wife it's early Christmas, just buy it. Or hide it.
This is a perfect way to go to work, perfect way to move around town. I'm so used to seeing this on the TV. Tell me more about this, Mark.
So, Shep, she's a 1942 classic Harley 1012 with a sidecar.
Wow.
It's obviously the old traditional V-twin from Harley, the motor that has carried them through all times. As I said, 1942, it is registered with the VVC. This particular one's been fully restored.
Okay.
And the current owner actually has invoices going back into the 70s.
So it's well taken care of by the looks of things. Looks beautiful.
Got a big file of documentation and memorabilia type stuff. It's amazing. It does run, believe it or not. I haven't tried starting it personally.
Yeah.
There is an art to driving these things. Suicide shift over here, throttle here, idle control there, clutch there, brakes are over here, and it's all confusing, seriously. It takes a real man to ride one of these.
So where do we find this man? Is the man in his 40s, 50s?
I would say with its age, it's probably somebody that's going to be in their 50s.
Yeah.
Who understands and loves the passion of a good old V-twin and will understand the mechanics of it.
By the looks of things, it can handle quite a heavy person, considering the fact that I'm a passenger in this thing, and I fit.
I reckon it could probably carry passenger weight in excess of 200 kgs.
Oh, they'll be fine, perfectly fine.
And remember, there's also a dicky seat behind me.
Also, yes.
So it's a 3-up family type vehicle, or 2 kids, wife, dog, all in one bike.
Listen, man, makes everyone happy. This does not need to convince the wife. It's on days where she feels a little bit risky that she can jump on this.
Well, you're not going to be going very fast. The clock might read 120 miles an hour. Most Harleys, I don't think, do more than 60.
It's a beautiful, beautiful bike. How much are we asking for this?
I would estimate on auction under the hammer at least 500 to 600,000 rand.
Okay. Let's see how much we're going to get for this Harley Davidson. It's such a beautiful, beautiful piece. Let's go.
I wanted to buy this for Tracy, but she said no. She didn't want to sit in the sidecar, but the boys did. 1942, Harley Davidson, 1012 and sidecar. Extensive documentation and restoration on this car. We've never seen one with a sidecar. My wife won't let me bid, so we can just throw it up in line. Here we go. Any other to go, gentlemen. Online is already gone. 100,000, 150, 200, 250. At 250, any over it looks brand new from here. At 20, any over it, 25, at 250, have it at 275, 373 now. At 300, have it at 300 quarter, 350, 375, 5, 375, 400,000 now. At 400, have it, we have it at 4 quarter. The only sidecar, Harley Davidson, have it, we have it at 4 quarter, have it, we have it at 4 quarter now. 450, it's all, have it, we have it at 450, have it, we have it at 450, 5. Do we have any more sidecars, David? Bring them in now. Have we have it at 4, have we have it at 475, have we have it at 475, 85, 85, 490,000. Have we have it at 4, have we have it at 499, have we have it at 499, 500,000. Have we have it at 5, have we have it at 5, have we have it at 5, 10, have we have it at 5, 10 now. Looking for 5, 10. Have we have it at 5, have we have it at 5. Once. 510,000. Second call, Gary, at 510,000. Nothing on the phone. He's going to lose it. He's phoning from far at 500,000. Harley Davidson, 10, 12, and the sidecar. You sure, Gary? He's out. You're in. Selling on the fall of the hammer. Haven't we have it at 5. Sold at 500,000 rands.
A satisfying result for the first motorcycle to be featured on the show, and a perfect illustration that there is demand for vintage machinery in all shapes and sizes. Speaking about shapes and sizes, nothing could be more dazzling than the Lamborghini Espada, which we feature in next week's episode.
Beautiful design, very sleek, very out there for 70s. Under the hood, a beautiful V12 motor.
The engine has been rebuilt by Lambo Services. It has an original interior.
We also take a look at a Porsche with a South African flair.
This has got an aura about it that is special. They were put together in South Africa.
2,250,000, the only 356 we've ever had on auction.
And some of the most coveted BMWs in the world.
This is a CSI 3-litre, an important car in BMW's history. It's basically the car that brought BMW to where we know it today.
1976 BMW 3-litre CSI. Online has already gone crazy.
Creative Rides, South Africa's biggest collector car auction event.